Hello. So, to get started with your journey, the first step is Beachbody On Demand. So, when you signed up, you should have created a login. It's usually your email and then the password that you created. So, you go to beachbodyondemand.com and you find the program that you're going to do. A lot of you guys are doing 80-day obsession. I have a lot of people doing 21-day fix as well. There's also a 5-day program called A Little Obsessed that prepares you for 80-day obsession. Another great place to start if you haven't really you're more of a beginner fitness level is this program right here called Clean Week. It is a 7-day program to help you create healthy nutrition and fitness habits. 21-day Fix Extreme is a great one. They're all great, but Shift Shop, T25. So with Beachbody On Demand, you have access to all of the workout programs that Beachbody has ever come up with. Lots of super trainers, great programs. It just depends on what your fitness goals are. There's even one for pre and postnatal. And there is a cooking show called Fix A, which is Autumn Calabrese and her brother Bobby. And there are a lot of great recipes in there that help you, and they're all meal plan approved and things like that. And so that's a great way to start as well. So I'm just going to do 80-day obsession for an example, but all the fitness programs have program materials and meal plan guides. So you choose your program, and in the program you want to go to program materials, and there's always a starter guide or getting started guide, or it may say start here, and that's exactly where you want to start. So you choose that, and it's a PDF. When I got started, I just printed this out, and I actually put it on my fridge, but you're going to want to read this first. So for each program, the very first step that I want you to do, besides committing and getting your mind set right for this journey, is taking your measurements and your before and after photos. So use this chart, and it will tell you where to measure. And so you'll take your measurements, you'll take them in each phase of your program, or you may just take them at the beginning and end of your program. But measurements are very important because sometimes you're going to see a loss in inches and you aren't seeing a loss in the scale quite yet. And so it just helps you benchmark your progress. So you take measurements. You also do want to weigh at the beginning. My recommendation is not to weigh all the time and to get off of the mindset that the scale is the indicator of your progress. I want you to go by your measurements and also the way that your clothes fit. So take your measurements and weigh, and then take your before and after pictures. What I want you to do is take pictures from the front, from the side, and from the back, and take them with your arms down, as well as your arms on your hips, like in this picture. And also the front and the back, take your arms in holding your arms in the muscle position. So you want to take those pictures. You probably want to take progress pictures in a couple of different outfits. So for me, I do have progress pictures in a bathing suit, and I also have progress pictures in like a sports bra and some shorts. So that is your first step. No matter what program you're doing, I want you to go ahead and take your before measurements and pictures. The next thing is, with each meal plan, you need to calculate how many calories that your body needs to be in maintenance or weight loss. So for example, for 80-day obsession, you calculate your current weight times 11 to get your calorie baseline, and then you do that plus 600, and that's your maintenance calorie. Now let me stop there. If you like the weight that you're at and you're just wanting to tone and build muscle, you can stop here and go down to the meal bracket to see what meal plan you're on. Now, if you are wanting to lose weight, then you need to take your maintenance calories minus whatever it tells you for your plan. For 80-day obsession, it's minus 750 to get your calorie target. Now notice for 80-day obsession, there are 3 phases, and you're going to recalculate in phases 2 and 3 based on how much weight you've lost. So whatever your calorie target is, you go down and it will determine your eating plan. So you're going to be on plan A, B, C, D, E, or F. And again, if you're doing 21-day fix or something else, it's also going to tell you based on your calories for either maintenance or weight loss, what plan you need to be on. So from there, you know what your eating plan is. I eat on plan B. And also I get some questions. Just trust the process. If you're right on the edge of one or the other, stick with the plan that it assigns you at least for 2 weeks, because your body needs to get used to that. If you're still hungry or you're too full and you can't finish all the food, then please talk to me and we can work out a plan. But trust the process and go on the plan that it assigns you at first, at least for 2 weeks. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the Getting Started guide. You can go back to the program materials, and then you need to look at your nutrition. So before you even do any workouts, you're going to take your benchmark measurements, and then you're going to calculate your meal plan, because the meal plan is important. Please, I beg you, do not undo what you do in the workouts, your hard work in the kitchen. The nutrition is just as, if not more, important than the workout program. So for here, you can look at the container food list. If you're doing 21 days fix or 80-day obsession, they use the portion control containers. I highly recommend those. And then, so you can look at the container list to see what the approved foods, I'll pull it up. The approved foods for each container are in there. So for each food, green, purple, red, yellow. And if you don't yet have your containers, just text me or message me and I can tell you what the measurements are for each container. You can just use simple measuring cups, but it gives you a list of approved foods, if you will, for each container. It talks about free foods, water, coffee, tea, and then Shakeology bases. Also, the Shakeology bases, if you don't like your coffee black, you can use the milk or the almond milk or something like that. You can use these bases for your coffee as well. Just make sure you take them out of your container container counts for the day. So back to program materials. I mentioned I'm on plan B. So if you're not doing 80-day obsession, don't let this overwhelm you. But the eating plan for 80-day obsession, for example, just goes through, and 21-day fix does the same thing and tells you your allotted container counts for each day based on your meal plan bracket. 80-day obsession takes it a little bit further. So for 21-day fix, you just get this container count and you can eat whatever containers for whatever meals you want. I love 80-day obsession because it gives you a timed nutrition plan and it tells you what containers to eat for which meal. So there's no guesswork in it. You have a workout block that so you need to decide every day, what time are you going to work out? And it can be different. And then you need to base your meals around that. So the workout block cannot change. You are going to have a pre-workout meal and a post-workout meal based on your workout time. And then you've got meals 1, 2, and 3, and you cannot, for example, meal 2 needs to be a green, a purple, and blue. You cannot move your blue down to meal 3 because you want to have cheese with your dinner. You need to keep the containers in the meals. It's designed for macros and your nutrition, and a lot of science goes behind that. So stick with the meals. The only thing you can move around, obviously that workout block can move throughout the day, and then you just move your other meals around that. So you may work out in the afternoon and it'll show you that. The other thing that you can move around is meal option 1. It says if the pre-workout meal is too heavy or you're working out super early in the morning. For example, I get up and I eat my first meal at 5 and then have to work out right away at 5:30. I don't wait the whole 60 minutes between the pre-workout meal and working out, and that's okay. Autumn has addressed that. So you could do meal 1 and just switch your pre-workout meal in meal 1 throughout the day. So again, I know it could be a little bit overwhelming. I've done this. I'm 2/3 of the way through with the program. I have a lot of meal plan examples. So if you have any questions, please utilize me. That's what I'm here for you as your coach. So it gives you an example meal plan. And if you keep going, there's a rest day meal plan. You have a refeed day starting in week 6 every other week. And again, this is just 80-day obsession. And then deplete week, the final week for 80-day obsession, there's an additional meal plan. These can help you menu plan. Wanted to just show, this is the example of the way you can move your workout block around. So if you work out in the morning, there's one. If you work out in the afternoon, you can move the meal 1 and 2 around and do meal 3. Or if you work out at night, meal 1, 2, and 3, and then the workout block. So I actually printed this eating plan guide out, and it is on my fridge, and I have it screenshot on my phone, and I set alarms on my phone to tell me when to eat and things like that. So those are just some of my tips to help you get started. And then, of course, for your workout, whatever program you are, your workouts are in there. For 80-Day Obsession, it's really neat. There are 2 videos, Getting Quick Start and Eating Plan. Please watch those videos before you start. And then there is an episode called Weekly Obsession, and it's about a 15 to 20-minute show. And it is the cast talking about, so you should watch this the Sunday before each week. So the Sunday before you start, you should watch this first video. And it just talks about each day, and it gives you a sneak peek of the workouts and how they feel and what's coming up. So I absolutely love that show. You get to know the cast, and it really gives you a glimpse of what you can expect for the upcoming week. And then your workouts for each phase are in there. So each day you just go to the workout. Some of them are 60 minutes. Some of them are 30 minutes. There's some shorter 19 minutes, 16 minutes, that kind of thing. So for each day you can see how long the workout is, and you can drop it down and see exactly what equipment you need before the workout starts. And you just press play and do your workout for the day. Follow your nutrition, and you should see great success. The results from the very first group going through 80-Day Obsession is amazing. And the same thing with 21-Day Fix or 21-Day Fix Extreme or anything. If you are following the meal plan and you are doing your workouts, you are going to see results. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I am here for you guys as a resource.